The story opens with our main character Rantaro heading to school. People seem to fear him, perceiving him as intimidating. On his way, he spots his school friends getting into trouble with some delinquents. These thugs deliberately bumped into Rantaro's friends looking for a fight. They even asked about that scary guy from Rantaro's class. Just then, Rantaro appears, and the delinquents, genuinely terrified by his appearance, immediately flee. Rantaro tries to tell his friends to avoid fights, but they blame him, saying the delinquents sought them out because Rantaro had hit someone. Rantaro denies remembering anything. He then recalls a scene from the previous night, a couple fighting, with the girl slapping the boy and leaving. Rantaro, feeling sympathetic, approached the boy, but the boy screamed in fear upon seeing Rantaro's face. His friends confirm that approaching someone at night with his scary face would obviously frighten them. We learn that boys' and girls' colleges are separate but adjacent, and the students harbor a strong mutual dislike. This animosity is immediately evident as Rantaro's group passes a group of girls. One girl drops her handkerchief. A boy picks it up to return it, but the girl refuses it, disdainfully saying she won't take anything his hand has touched. Rantaro's friends lament that the girls never change. Still holding grudges, the girls' school is an elite institution for wealthy families, while the boys' school is more like a public school with uncertain futures. This disparity fuels the girls' prejudice against the boys, whom they perceive as bad, despite the boys being generally harmless. Rantaro notes the girls' school always keeps its curtains drawn to avoid seeing any boys. Later, the boys plan to go to karaoke, but Rantaro declines, needing to go home early. His mother scolds him for being late, to which Rantaro explains the school's distance and the rain. He mentions he's not good at this job, and no one comes to their restaurant because of him. His mother reassures him that there's only one customer, and that he can handle it before leaving. Rantaro changes into his bakery uniform, explaining his family runs a bakery and he occasionally helps due to staff shortages. He's kept this a secret from his friends. He then looks for the one customer his mother mentioned, finding a small girl sitting with an astonishing number of empty plates. He wonders how such a small girl could eat so much. Their eyes meet. The girl panics, chokes on cake, and Rantaro quickly brings her water. He thinks she's a middle schooler. The girl thanks him and flees. Rantaro again assumes she was scared of him. His mother returns, identifying the girl as Waguri, a frequent customer. Rantaro believes Waguri won't return because she's scared of him. His mother chides him not to judge everyone by his appearance and not to take responsibility for everything. She adds that if Waguri doesn't come back, she'll bring her in herself. Later, in class, Rantaro is still thinking about the incident, planning to apologize to the girl at her middle school. His friends invite him to eat lunch together, but Rantaro declines, saying he's not in the mood and they should go without him. One friend then remarks that Rantaro intentionally pushes people away, believing he's not good enough. Rantaro thinks about approaching the girl he's scared at the bakery, but cancels the plan, fearing he'll scare her again. At home, his mother tells him Waguri wants to see him. Rantaro finally meets Waguri and is about to apologize when she suggests they eat something first. As they sit, Rantaro is surprised that she wants to treat him in his own shop. Waguri apologizes for running away yesterday without a word, offering him cake. Rantaro pretends he doesn't want it, but they banter playfully before she eats the cake, finding it delicious despite feeling a bit awkward. Rantaro is satisfied seeing her enjoy it. Waguri mentions how surprised he must have been by all the cake she ate yesterday. Rantaro denies it, but inwardly agrees. Waguri explains she stayed longer because of the rain. They exchange names. Rantaro is surprised by how comfortably Waguri speaks to him, noting she's the first person, other than his mother, who isn't afraid of him. Waguri then confesses she didn't run away because of his face, and it wasn't her first time at his shop, or his first time helping her, though he might not have noticed. Rantaro yells, asking why she ran then, causing his mother and another woman in the shop to scold him for being loud. Waguri blushes and explains she ran because no boy had ever stared at her for so long, making her shy. Rantaro is flustered, while others usually run in fear. She ran out of shyness. Their eyes meet again, and both blush. Rantaro offers to walk her to the station, as it's late. Waguri orders a cake. Then Rantaro checks if she'd be all right, walking alone in the dark. Waguri assures him she's not scared of him and thanks him for talking to her so kindly. She leaves, and Rantaro returns to his room, blushing intensely. He reflects on being rejected his whole life, but remembers Waguri saying her heart beat fast when he looked at her, making him blush more. His mother then comes in, saying Waguri left her bag and hasn't gone far. Rantaro rushes out. He sees the two delinquents from the morning harassing Waguri. They call her cute, but ask what she's doing with ugly Rantaro, insulting him and warning her to stay away. Rantaro hesitates to intervene, fearing Waguri will also see him as bad because of his school and appearance. Waguri asks if their words are true. Rantaro is even more scared. Waguri then defends Rantaro, saying they shouldn't judge him without knowing him, calling them pathetic for spreading rumors. One delinquent lunges to punch Waguri, but Rantaro intervenes, taking the punch himself. His head hits a wall, causing a minor cut. Rantaro asks what they wanted with her. The delinquents, scared, flee. Waguri apologizes profusely, blaming herself. Rantaro reassures her, saying the punch didn't affect him, and the cut is from hitting the wall. He even adds it was a good punishment for him. Waguri is confused, asking if he could have dodged. Rantaro admits he could have, but he didn't trust her not to judge him like other girls. He then apologizes to Waguri for his assumption. Waguri assures him it's not his fault. Rantaro, inwardly, is touched by her kindness as she sees the good in him. Waguri cleans his wound, wondering why everyone fears him when he's such a good person. She thanks him for saving her life, looking incredibly cute. Rantaro, inwardly, is moved, realizing he's been pushing people away but now wants to hear more. Words of gratitude. Rantaro walks her to the station. As she leaves, Waguri promises to sit and eat cake with him next time she visits his shop. This makes Rantaro's heart beat fast again. The next day, Rantaro is exhausted in class, having stayed up all night thinking about Waguri. He glances at the girls' college. Its curtains are always drawn, but he notices someone opening them. It's Waguri. Their eyes meet again, and both are shocked, staring at each other for a long time. Rantaro quickly pulls his own classroom curtain shut. He finally realizes Waguri doesn't attend middle school. The episode ends here.